Okay, so here we are. We have a new wood splitter. It's the Sunjo 5-ton electric wood splitter. It came in yesterday via FedEx, and you know how I just love FedEx. And guess what? The package was damaged. So one of the wheels, which was plastic, was shattered. Bent the frame up a little bit, chipped the frame, but doesn't require the wheels in order to be stable and level because it's got some feet here. It requires the wheels for easy transport, so when you tilt it back you can walk it across. But we're not worried about that because we have it raised up on our wagon here so that we have an easier working level. And operation is pretty basic. It's 2-button, or basically 2 switches. Push down on this one, pull down on this one, and then the ram goes forward into the wedge. It's easy enough a kid can do it. So let's see her do it. You can see it in action. It's typical electric whine, so it's not very loud, but it's definitely faster than doing it manually. There are a couple of issues, quality issues with it. So as I was saying, there's a couple of quality issues with it. There are, I'll show you here, some of the welding where they welded the wedge on raises it up so it's not a smooth, I mean, you're talking about ½ an inch of weld here onto the steel plate that they used. So if your wood is starting back here, it will rise up and it may not land on the wedge where you want it. So I always put the wood right up against the wedge and let the ram come in. Other than that, it seems pretty sturdy. The motor itself, I'm not sure how long that's going to hold up, but for the same price as one at Harbor Freight, which was a Central Machinery for the same exact tonnage and everything, I went with Sunjo because they have a little bit more reputable warranty and service department. Parts can be purchased off their website, whereas if you go to Harbor Freight, you can't buy parts readily available, and it's kind of a hassle to go through third-party vendors in order to get your replacement parts. So if I wanted to get a replacement wheel for the other side, it's $8, or I could contact them and say, hey, I've got a warranty issue, whatever, and get it replaced directly through Sunjo. So we're going to give this a whirl. We've got a bunch of wood to split. A lot of it is bigger than the 10-inch diameter that this is supposed to be rated for, and we've already split some pieces that were 14 to 16 inches in diameter. Just one thing to remember, your actual opening space here is approximately 20 inches, so I would say 19 inches max comfortably, as long as you're within that 10-inch diameter. Anything larger in that length, I don't know that it's going to really be able to split it. And just for your information, this is ash, so it is a hardwood. It's not the hardest wood, but it is still pretty stout. So we're going to get to it and we'll see how it holds up. Alright, on to the next.